All right, Leo, I don't know why, but probably because it's been a week. Even though the monthly readings are coming up, I think it's important to pull a Leo soap opera this morning. So that's what I'm doing. Here we are, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right, when last we left off, I believe in the Leo soap opera. I mean, the energy's there for somebody to get the hell out of toxin. I get a very specific message here for the Leo angle on this soulmate cycle. As everybody knows, we call it the Leo soap opera around here because it all ties together. All my readings tie together, but this one's got its own Emmy Award winning, well, daytime Emmy, it's the lesser Emmy, but Emmy Award winning spin here. Here's my pre-shuffle. That's the universe. What's going on? The angle of Leo. Okay? Well, just tell me. It's surface energy. It's supposed to be a private conversation between me and the universe, but I share it with you. Okay? I tell you all kinds of stuff. I mean, what the hell? King of Swords crossed by the Four of Wands. See, I always get somebody here in the Leo angle, this runner. I can't tell you apart. Roles can be reversed, but I'm assuming it's the runner because the energy's incoming, right, toward me. It's out there. It's not watching me, although I think a few are. I always get somebody who's married or in a relationship or tied to a family, something along those lines, something structured, right? Something that represents their stability. All right, now I've got a King of Swords here. It's crossing the King of Swords. They want, somebody here wants to be happy. They want to cut this out, okay? They want to run, this great horned owl wants to run this sword through whatever this Four of Wands is. Okay, you get it? Wow, and he's a powerful bird. It's not a bird that's afraid of much. Okay? It's not. Underneath that is the Hermit. Okay, there's a lot of soul here, right? But then it's crossed by the Five of Wands. And then I get a page. Our king, through the course of the surface energy, gets downgraded to a page. A little page of wands. Somebody really wants, I mean, I said here they want to cut something out and go toward their happiness. This is my little explorer page. They're curious, they want something new, they want to start again kind of thing. But somebody here lacks confidence. Okay? And I believe, and I've been pulling on this Leo soap opera a while. I know this energy well. I know it like I know it. Okay? And I know that the energies around them have done a good job, or life in general has done a good job of kicking this person down a peg. They put up a false ego. They may be somebody very important. And that is the case in the Leo cycle, in the Leo angle quite a bit. I say that you got the most number of popular people. Could be celebrity, could be a sports person, could be some kind of just, good at their job, or somebody who's respected, or, married into a prominent family, or it could be any of that shit, right? But it's fake. It's on the surface. On the surface. I mean, they just want to cut this out. But they keep downgrading themselves. Once they feel the soul, they get to thinking, right? They get to thinking. The Five of Wands, inner struggle. And it gets downgraded to a page. Underneath that page is 8 cups. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups, which is all they want to do, and go toward the 9 cups. But the rest of the surface energy tells a different story. Now, I'm not predicting anything here, but I think the universe gave us this for a reason. And I'm not sure why yet, but technically I am sure. I think in the current energy, there's a lot of bravery in the current energy. That's probably why I showed you that 8 of Cups. So we're going to see what's going on here. All right? Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. We're going to pull a quick Leo soap opera. Because you got a March reading coming up next week. Monday and Tuesday, I'll be doing the March readings. Right? So for each sign. Sunday, I do the overview. So your reading will probably show up on Monday. So, but this connection changes so fast. This person can go from brave to scared in the corner in 3 seconds flat. Let's see. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Why? Oh, God damn it. Yeah, it's everything I said. It's 5 swords. Yeah, they're so short-sighted. But that's the product of the energies around them. It's the product of how this energy was raised. It's ingrained within it, so I know it's core programming. Now, core programming, it can be put there by our own experiences, but it's also energy that's put there, it's absorbed from other people. It's a bit like you absorb your parents' beliefs and things like that. And sometimes you follow your soul's true purpose and you go against what your parents taught you, right? Other times, you know, you just go through life and learn things, but you learn the wrong lessons, so that becomes part of your core programming. Well, blondes hurt me, so I'm never going to go for blondes again, right? You're going to blame all blondes because one hurt you, that kind of thing. There's an abandonment issue here, okay? All of this falls under the category in psychology of abandonment issue. Now, abandonment issue, and I get it here on the show, I get all this off this one damn card compared with the pre-shuffle. Abandonment issue plays out many different ways. In this person's case, what's being activated within it is a fear of rejection. And that's that lack of self-confidence. That's what that is. Oftentimes on the other side of that coin, abandonment issue can play out as somebody who doesn't want to leave anybody, right? Is afraid someone's going to leave them, so they never do. They'll stay in a bad relationship and whatever and all that kind of stuff. And they'll run away from other things because they don't want, you know, they get attached to certain whatever, you know, they believe they should stay, that kind of thing. There's a little bit of that here, but the primary energy here is someone who's really afraid of rejection, really afraid of getting hurt, getting taken advantage of, things like that. And I think the energies around them have convinced them that that's what happens when you move outside the circle. You know, it's like some kind of cult or something. It's really weird. It's really weird. Oh, after that is, oh my God, is that, am I serious? Look, that's reversed. I had to check. Maybe I had the deck upside down. Maybe Steve fucked up. You know, it's Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. See, I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday morning. It's early. It's 9 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it keeps them stuck. I'm going to flip it because I don't like cards reversed in my deck. But this is reversed. 9 Pentacles. And that's why that's read with the 5 of Swords. This is everything I just told you. They don't do anything. This person is in a prison of some sort, and it's a prison that's put there for reasons I've explained. Okay, it really is. It keeps coming up that way in this angle. Bound by beliefs that aren't necessarily their own. That's what's weird. Okay, and that's what pisses me off too. There's a lot of people in the world like that. You know, there is, and they're tough to help. They really are. They're very difficult. I've known people like this in the past. That's why I can read this energy, right? Draw on life experience. I've known people like this in the past, and they just believe. You know, again, they've just been core programmed. It's the only way to put it. It's like programming. It really is. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. Universe, give me a Leo soap opera here. Let's do it. Lay it on the table. Lay it on me. Oh. Okay, this is great. This backs up our whole pre-shuffle and our cut. Remember, I flipped that 9 of Pentacles back upright. Now upright, it's our overall energy. See what I said? There's a lot of bravery in this energy. I said it, rewind, back at the beginning. So now, the overall energy of this is someone who wants to be free. It says what the pre-shuffle says. They want to be free of that 4 of Wands, but then they get in their head, the core programming kicks in, and they become small. They become a little page. You know, it's just a childhood dream. One day I'm going to take over the world, mommy. You know, that kind of shit, right? And it's right here. We saw it with the 5 of Swords, the short-sighted thinking. I gave you a little lesson on abandonment issues, and that was followed by this card reversed. And then I turned it around, did a big shuffle, and now it's upright. And it's the overall energy. What's fueling it? 6 swords. 6 swords are fueling it. Someone wants to be free. All right? So that's what we get. Let's do it. Our reading's on the flip. You ready? Here's the energy around your connection with this person, which is very powerful. I've never seen the universe try so hard, other than this Leo angle. I've never seen this runner, whoever this is extremely protected by the universe, and I've told you that before. This is the energy around your connection. This is how they're behaving in the 3D, and again, roles can be reversed here. I can't tell you two apart. I mean, you guys are twins. You're little twinsies. All right, your energetic menses are synced. Right here. How they're behaving in the 3D. This is their soul, which I like. Hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the energy of the connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. I am not extending this. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, I'm not. So you're going to laugh your ass off if there's a link in the description, because that'll mean something wicked happened. But I doubt it, because your March reading is very close. I just want to see what's going on here because I skipped a week on the Leo soap opera. It hurt a lot of people. It hurt a lot of people. A lot of people were crying and shit. I don't want to make people cry. Right here, Bird laughed. He a Pisces, you know. Right here is the energy around your connection. See it? Do you see it? Do you need me? Have you been here a while? Do you know what I say about this card? Everybody's saying it all at once right now. 10,000 people are saying the love geese are in the air. Right? There you go. The love geese. It's right there. It is the door. Somebody wants to be free. Somebody wants to fix something, make things smooth, move away from the choppy water they're sitting in. But where's the but? The but is in the pre-shuffle, the surface energy, and the cut cards, which back up the pre-shuffle, where this 9 of Pentacles was reversed. Somebody's trapped, but the energy around them, your connection, is like a lighthouse in a storm. Okay? Your connection is a lighthouse in the storm for this person. They do not want it to be over, which is, again, wait, stop, before you turn off your video. Well, he just said blah, blah, blah. They do not want this connection to be over. You're the lighthouse in the storm. That ties directly to what I said about the 5 of Swords before the cut with the abandonment issue. What did I say? It feels more activated on the side of someone who fears rejection, so they don't even try, right? They fear rejection. They are afraid this connection is going to be over. The energy around them is like, try, 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 but they're afraid of it, okay? They're afraid of that. That's their abandonment issues kicking in. That's why this son of a bitch right here is spinning. Spinning like a top. Round and round and round, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right? I was hoping you'd spin better. Oh, come on now. You could do better than that. Okay, there you go. See? That's actually the overall energy of this reading. It's 9 Pentacles spinning. Because we've had it in both directions in close proximity. So that's what it's doing. It's spinning around. And that makes this 6 of Swords both coming towards you and not coming towards you. Coming towards you and moving away. Coming towards you and moving away. But the energy coming towards you is strong. You're the lighthouse in the storm. How are they behaving in the 3D? This ought to be good. Yeah. Fakey McFakerman. You expect... Oh, my God. I don't even know when the video froze. I didn't look. But I did a whole bunch of spinning here with that. Hold on. I'll fix the video. See how much power is here? You see that? All right. Well, you didn't see it, but you heard Fakey McFakerman hit the table. It was very dramatic, and I don't know if you got to see it, but I spun this card. I talked about how the 9 of Pentacles is moving back and forth, round and round. Anyway, whatever. I don't know what you saw, what you did, and I'll find out later. Either way, you could hear me. So, there's nothing, you know, it is what it is. And when that happens, there's a lot of energy here. How's your person behaving in the 3D? Fakey McFakerman. Is that a surprise? Is anybody shocked by that, pretending everything's okay? Yeah, again, Spinny McSpinnerman over here on the 9 of Pentacles. Round and round and round. They want to be free. They're both coming towards you and moving away. Your connection is the lighthouse in the storm here. It really is. What's bookending in the soul position? The Lovers. I'll always catch it. I look at the screen about every 20 or 30 seconds or so just to make sure, because there's a lot, we pull in a lot of energy here. And it's funny, this thing, I use this thing for chats, I mean for you know, talking to friends on, like, you know, Slack and stuff like it. It never does anything. It never freezes. It only does it here, and this camera gets a lot of use, or the other one anyway. Soul position, 6 of Cups. Yeah, again, your soulmate connection is the lighthouse in the storm. Somebody in the middle pretending they don't care. But all they want to do is go towards it. But they feel there's that abandonment issue. The energies around them have made them feel trapped. That's toxin. It is. They've been conditioned in life to believe that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this is crazy that I feel this for this soulmate connection. And I can't get them out of my head, but I'm fine. Everything's cool. Okay. Hidden energy. Message from the universe. Red with the Lovers. Knight of Swords. Your connection is bringing them in. They've got something they want to say. This is just showing movement. You know, again, this is stronger. The Lovers is a stronger card than the Queen of Wands. It's a stronger energy. They can deny this all they want. In the soul is your connection right here. The 6 of Cups. All this past life energy coming in. All this feelings. We're in the dream. Pay attention to what we were talking about on the new moon reading. Okay, and again, that Venus in Aries and Jupiter in Aries giving them a little bit of bravery. It's pulling them in, I'm telling you. But this person, the core programming is tough to get past. I don't want anybody watching a Leo reading, if for any other reader that gets this damn energy saying they're definitely going to reach out, there is no definitely here. Core programming, any therapist or psychologist will tell you, is a pain in the ass. It takes months just to get someone to admit they've been core programmed. And then after that, you got to get them to acknowledge that it needs to be changed. And then after that, I mean, this person needs a fucking therapist, but not one hired by the family or their spouse. Because otherwise, you know, they're like on the payroll, if you catch my drift. Potential final outcome, Redwood, Fakey McFakerman, is the Two of Pentacles, round and round. It goes round and round and round and round. There's transformation desired. Again, until somebody, these two cards together say until somebody gets real, no decision will ever be made. And I just got done explaining to you what a pain in the ass core programming is. I think if you do get this person to open up to you and talk to you and reach out, it will be on a whim. It will be something that they do in a moment where the energy is just too strong and they're like, ah, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. Right? That old line from Risky Business, that movie. Sometimes you just got to say what the fuck. That person will get in that attitude, and then it'll happen. Okay? But until then, they're always going to do, this is core programming textbook right here. Tell me about the lovers. But yeah, they love the crap out of you. You're the lighthouse in the storm. And they're feeling you in the soul. But in the 3D, they're phony ass. Alright? It's Fakey McFakerman. Pretending, pretense, you know, keeping up appearances, however you want to phrase it. And that's causing this. Right here. Transformation will not happen until somebody puts the green light on. Puts a red light on this and a green light to move forward. Makes a decision. Why is the lovers here? We're going to talk to the witches. Alright? Let's see. Tell me about the lovers. Why is it here? I can't believe that video froze. I knew it would too. I thought while I was doing this, while I was doing the pre-shuffle, in the back of my mind, I thought that video was going to freeze. There's a lot of energy here. It is. It is. But what's important are the words coming out of my mouth. If that ever happens, I'll catch it and fix the video. The important thing is the words I'm saying. Alright? That's what's important. Now, you don't need to see these cards. You know, you don't. You could do this whole reading without them. Doesn't matter. Alright. But when it comes to video, the cards are what's important. Alright? There it is. I know I never understand people that don't show the cards on the video. They just show their faces. And then they put the cards up. I'll never understand that. That's like getting a reading from a goddamn narcissist. What the hell? Why are you important? Why is it so important you're on video? Well, alright, the lovers. Why is it here? It ain't important. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Do you need to see your astrologer to get your horoscope? I don't think so. I don't care what they look like. Some of them are damn ugly. I don't want to see it. Right here, the sun. The sun. Crossing the bird laughed again. Thank you, Flam. He a Pisces, you know. The sun. You are their lighthouse in the storm. What have I been saying? Well, no bigger lighthouse than the fucking sun, is there? It's the sun. You're everything to this person. Do not believe anything they're doing in the 3D. It's all core programming. It's all phony bullshit. It's all abandonment issues. It's all nonsense. Every bit of it. I feel it here. My God, you're their everything. I'll say that. Sounds a little Lifetime movie, but I'll say it. Movie of the week. You're their everything. All right, what's oh God. And I keep spinning. Look, oh, okay. I hit it and now it's reversed again. All right. This could be the butt card. The strength. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say it's going to sound Lifetime movie again. There's a reason this flipped. I mean, I know my sleeve hit it, but everything happens for a reason. It's a bit of, yeah, I mean, I could say you're their lighthouse in the storm. You give them the strength. This connection gives them the strength to carry on. The hope of it. The knowledge that it's still there, that they could maybe fix it. Okay? Because remember, Knight of Swords, they got something they'd like to say, they'd like to straighten out, but the Six of Swords says that too. And that's why it goes round and round with this Nine of Pentacles. They want to be free, they don't want to be free, they want to be liberated, they don't. That's why they don't take action. That ties back to their abandonment issue, which is activated more on the side of fear of rejection, fear of this being over, right? So if they don't try and they just leave it out there, then, you know, they can keep watching you. They can keep spying on you. I know there's a lot of spying here. There has to be. It's energetic, if nothing else, meaning they look at your picture or dream about you. But, you know, again, That rejection, that it's mind-blowing. That's why I say a lot of times, there's just, oh, never mind, doesn't matter. The Strength card, why is it here? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. They leave their options open. As long as this connection exists, as long as it's not completely dead, done, and over, and a bus hasn't run over it, this person feels like they can. That's why this keeps spinning around and round and round. They feel like as long as this connection exists, they can, at some point, do something about it. It's an option. But there's this fear. There's always fear around the Strength card, right? If you need to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. There's fear here. And again, there's that fear of losing you and that fear of coming towards you, but the fear of losing what's on their side too, because they've got them convinced that if you leave the womb, the phony pretense wall, if you go outside the wall, it all goes wrong. And people will believe that if you're raised that way or whatever. You see people like that all the time. You know, they in families that are more like a cult than a family kind of a thing. Everybody knows somebody like that. Everybody does. They won't do anything. I grew up with a friend like that. I mean, you know, I grew up with one of the best drummers who ever existed. We were best friends through high school. We did a lot of bands together when we were teenagers. And when I left for California, I invited him. You know, he didn't come with me. He didn't. Why? I mean, he had no other reason to stay. His brother and sister is because he had the family ties there in the area. And he didn't want to leave. He had a lot of security from them too. They were handing him money and all that kind of stuff. And he didn't come. He regretted it years later. We reconnected in like 2016 or something like that. Some 2017, somewhere around there. Boy, did he regret that years later, you know. But it's just an example of what I'm talking about here, of how people can be core programmed into fearing the outside the wall of pretense. It plays out many different ways. Many different ways. Why is the Queen of Wands here? That's why there's no guarantee this person will reach out. And the universe said that too. It backed me up with the Two of Pentacles and the infinity symbol, round and round. You know, but you are important. The connection is important. On some level, the way I read this energy, it's safer for this person to leave you at a distance. To leave this connection at a distance. They need it. I think if this connection just went away, poof, gone, this person would have a nervous breakdown. Okay? I think they would. Oh, I firmly believe that. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Tell me about Fakey McFakerman. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Nine of Cups is the environmental energy around it. Pretending everything's great. Everything is terrific. We got lots of fruit on the table. All's good. Yeah, of course. That's what they're pretending. That's the pretend side of the Queen of Wands. Everything is terrific. They're happy. They may take this energy, the Nine of Cups crossing Fakey McFakerman. That could be someone, those families that take pictures, all smiles on social media, but it's not. But you see them in real life, and it's like, nope, that ain't it, right? It's that pie in the sky kind of energy here. Oh yeah, I accidentally, as I go to pick up the deck, leave the Five of Wands. Yeah, what's really going on is a lot of fighting. You just see it. You saw it right there. Look, it was an accident, and everything happens for a reason. Those are the two energies that are crossing Fakey McFakerman. Here's the fake side. The Nine of Cups, exactly what I just described. Happy family, happy life on social media, big smiles, right? Maybe tilting their heads sideways like the kids like to do now to make themselves look even happier, right? Like that. But here's the reality side, which was accidentally left on the table. It's Five Wands. It's fighting. It's bullshit. It's all fake. These are dragons and fire-breathing dragons. Go ahead and find one of those. Good luck. All right? And that's the card that's going to go right there because that was from the top of the deck. Why is the Five of Wands here? The King of Cups. Because it's there. Why is this person so phony? Okay, can we just phrase it that way? Why are they so phony? Because they're afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid. The king here is all in their head. Should I open up? Should I not? I got the security here. I mean, it's self-explanatory. This is your fear of vulnerability. This is fear of rejection. So holding back. But again, I get an energy here, and I see it here with the Six of Cups. The tide's coming in. It is. So there you go. It's a perfect explanation of Fakey McFakerman in the 3D. And I would expect no other card in the 3D position for this person, whoever this energy is attached to. You know, they need to stop for a minute. They need to stop. Just stop and think realistically. All right? It doesn't make any sense to be afraid of losing something that you never tried to get in the first place. That's stupid. You take your shots in life. Okay? As I always tell you, we die anyway. There isn't any reason not to take your shots. If it's attainable. Obviously, don't jump off a roof and think you can fly. That's just stupid. But, you know, there's a lot of feelings here that are worth exploring. And they keep knocking themselves down to a page. And I don't think it's their fault, 100%. I think life has done that to them. I think they've been taken advantage of. You know, again, I say there's the highest number of popular people here in the Leo angle. People that are like celebrity types or whatever and things like that. And I know that type well. I know they get a lot of rejection in life. They get knocked down. They get taken advantage of. Yes, they get friends that take advantage of them. After a while, it wears you down. You know, after a while, you just start to believe that's what everybody's going to do. So you start pushing everybody away. That's kind of what's happened here, on some level. Why is the Six of Cups here in the soul? Why? Six of Pentacles. They want to give to this. The soul is urging them to give to this. But all this person really knows is Pentacles. You know, the abandonment issue prevents them from feeling secure in giving to it. But they do want to. I get that off of that card. What's on top? 10 Swords. Yeah, they don't want this to be over. They feel like it is, actually. Soul's all about feelings. And this is my wheelhouse right here. You know, I got deep empathy. I felt that immediately when that hit. Yeah, they don't want this to be over, but they feel like it is. As they feel this connection, they feel like it's done. Well, it kind of is, because a lot of time has passed. All right, now there's no time in the energy, but this person is very practical. So there is time in their head, which is why they're five wands all the time. This always represents the nonsense that goes through their head. 5 of Wands is nonsense, okay? It's just, again, there's that, they feel, oh, well, I've already put 10 swords in this, but if I just keep it off in the distance, I'll be fine. But no, I don't think that's the case with this. Why is the 10 of Swords there? Yeah, 2 swords. Very similar to Cancer's person in the Cancer angle. They've never made up their mind here. One minute they feel like it's over, and another minute they feel like they can just keep it off in the distance, but then they feel like they can't keep it off in the distance. Who the fuck is this person? Who is this attached to? Have they been in a mental institution? Have they been checked into a hospital for a 24-hour observation ever? What kind of rare form of anxiety is this person suffering from? Their logic is all wrong. It's all wrong. And they're probably, and I'm telling you this, they're probably a very intelligent person. Would not surprise me. Would not surprise me if they're well read. That's not for all of you. But I know at the very least they're an old soul. I get that. But it would not surprise me if this person's well read. You know, it would not surprise me at all. Educated, possibly. Emotions come in. 6 of Cups, the root energy, and look at what's around it. Here's this beautiful card, crossed by Pentacles, with 10 swords in it, and then 2 swords. You know, again, 10 swords is here because it's what I told you. They both don't want this to be over, but they feel like it is. That's the 2 truths. That's why the 2 swords came out. This is telling us why the 10 of swords is here. It's backing up my energy read. But this person's got their logic all wrong. They don't have any options with this connection just sitting there. The options open up if they come in. Because then, at least, if there isn't any chance of moving forward, right? Well, then at least at that point you can make decisions and move forward. They're stuck. It is a bit of a purgatory, a bit of a in limbo energy here. Who the hell does this energy belong to? This person, I could write a paper on this energy. Oh my God. What the hell kind of life have they led? What is going on? And there's low self-worth here. That's why we saw that in the pre-shuffle. I know on the outside, hey, listen. Hey, on the outside, I'm sure they seem like they have it together. Your person might be a big fucking celebrity for all I know. It seemed like, oh, they got it together. They cool, Steve. Yeah, no, you're wrong about that. No, there's insecurity here in the highest order. All right? They're the warlock on the hill of insecurity. deep down. And it's because of core programming. Either what they've learned going through life, or what their family has shoved down their throat since they were a kid, or what other people have told them, friends. Again, like energy attracts like energy. So most of these people are married or in a relationship in this Leo angle. They're married to somebody that's either similar to this or feeds on this. In other words, a narcissist, an entitled fuckwit kind of a thing, who feeds on it, loves people like this because it makes them feel all big and puffs them up. It's very, very, very weird energy. All right, Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Well, now we're going to talk to the universe. It's separate from the reading, but it's read with the energy of your connection. What's the Knight of Swords here? Jesus. Oh, God. I wish there weren't so... I hate to say this. It's funny. I know I'm going to mumble to myself that I wish there weren't so many people watching, because I would love to pinpoint this more, but I can't, because there's, thousands of people watching. And that's fine. Enjoy yourself. But, Jesus. This person. All right. It's a powerful connection, though. It is. You two go back a lot of lifetimes. You do. And you've done this to each other in several of them. All right. It's like a scenario where there's two main scenarios here for this connection that I feel in the energy. One is, and both of them assume marriage of some kind. Like this person's with somebody or in a relationship with somebody. It could be present or past in their life. But I get this connection where there's a third energy here that's been with you two on your journey through past lives. And either you guys flip back and forth where you're the spouse in one life and then they're the spouse in the other one. Or it's a case of they keep marrying the wrong one and their karma is to get it right. Right? And every time, it's like every time you show up, they've already married this fool. Or you're with them, and then they go with this fool and leave you for it. Either way, this other energy, this third energy that's around them, whatever it is, it can represent a current spousal relationship, it can represent their family, it can represent even a past relationship they've had, which has caused them to behave this way, to believe this nonsense, to be fakey McFakerman. Whatever it is, that third energy has a very strong pull on this person. Okay? I can tell you that. And that's as deep as I can go out here. All right? And I sometimes pull on that in the extended, but I will tell you that energy is here. That's why this connection is so important to the universe. There's some lesson that hasn't been learned on the runner's side that they keep fucking up. And and lessons we don't learn are doomed to repeat. Okay? Some kind of something here. If I were to put a story to it, which I don't like doing, they're married to an entitled fuckwit and you showed up, or they're surrounded by entitled fuckwits. There's a lot of superficial energies around this person. There really is. And they're much deeper than the energies around them. I'm just riffing on the energy now for you. I'll do what I can to help you. Use my superpowers, if you will. But the energies around them are very superficial. Your person's very deep. I like their soul energy. Okay, they really are. The wise old soul that's just caged. But it's almost like they're married to somebody and they weren't supposed to be again. It's like the expiration date was up on the relationship the moment it got started, the moment they met. They should have just said, nope, not going to do that again. Right? Should have pulled a Roy Scheider from Jaws 2. Not going to go through that hell again. But they did. Not unlike him in the movie. They did. Anyway, why is the Knight of Swords here? I'm all done shuffling. Finally, yeah, 2 cups. What they want to tell you is that, they just feel you on a high level. I mean, they're not going to be right until they say something, until they reach out to you. Nothing's ever going to be right for this person. It is so strong within their karmic debt that they need to connect with these love geese. These geese must fly together. Okay? They need to. It's not enough. It's becoming. It probably has for a while. But it's becoming not enough to just have you be the lighthouse in the storm, the beacon, if you will. They've got to say something. The universe say that. Until they say something, right? Nothing's going to balance. That will balance everything. But this person needs to believe that. They, again, over here in the soul, they feel this connection on a high level. You're the lighthouse in the storm, but we got all this shit in the 3D. All the shit that I just riffed on in the energy. Right? It's over. Oh, but I don't want it to be over. But it's over. But I don't want it to be over. I'm going to pretend everything's great and everything's fine. No, 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 no. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. What's on top? What else does the universe want to say? Yeah, look, it's the Empress, Queen of Tits. Best tits in the tarot. It's you. Welcome. This person has I say this about Cancer's person. They have an interesting relationship with the truth. I always say that about Cancer's person. The Leo angle, your person has an interesting relationship with their emotions. This is about emotions. It is you. It's you they want to talk to. Fine. But I'm going to go deeper than that for you. This represents their emotional side, their feminine side. And this person here fears it. They're afraid of it. For some reason, I don't know, maybe they opened up to somebody. People do this all the time, and it pisses me off. You know, they blame you for what someone else did to them. It's like that. It literally is that simple. And I can make complicated all I want, but the truth is, the moment this person catches themselves feeling anything, they shut it down. Immediately shut it down. And they're afraid of it. This is red with the Strength card. And the universe is saying they need to get past this. Why is the Empress here? See? This card's supposed to back up my energy read. Oh, it did. Right? Right there. 4 of Cups. It's my guy and little blondie at the pond again, at the stream, alone in the woods. She'd be alone with me for 5 minutes. That's it. And that'd be a nudie shot that I'd have to fill in with the whatever. Okay? And if she didn't get naked, I would. All right, let's just get this started, I'd say. All right, let me get us going. Okay? It's that kind of energy off of this, though. This person, the moment they feel anything, they cross their arms and shut it down. Nope, not going to do it. Right? I mean, we can't see the action that's happening here, but originally, he was into it. I mean, he had to walk her there. Right? They had to walk there together. And then, nope, I don't want to feel that. All right? And this person here feels like if they don't do anything, it's what I already told you, if they don't do anything about these emotions that they have, if they never speak up about it, then for some reason, as long as you're there, they feel like they can survive in their life. I would love to see the universe take this connection away. It won't. It's too powerful. But I would love to see the universe pull this connection, just completely black it out for a little bit. Because I think it would wake this person up. It won't do that. I also think it won't do that because it's not for the greater good. It might harm this person. It would not surprise me. You know, he's perfectly fine as long as she's there. But if she were to get up and leave, right, he'd kind of fall apart. He's okay as long as the opportunity's there. He's got power. He could say, no, I'm not interested. But the opportunity is still sitting there, right? It's still there. And that's kind of what I just got done telling you. You know, and what I've told you about this. It's that abandonment issue where that, you know, as long as the opportunity's there, I'm fine. But if I go in and I get rejected, then the opportunity's gone, my ego's hurt, and then this all of a sudden, what's real is you. What's real is this connection. But if they get rejected from the connection, which they feel you might because they rejected you, then what actually has to become real is now what's fake. Okay? Then what's fake becomes real. And then they have to sit in this with no hope. All right? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? All kinds of external noise today. My God, the universe is fighting me on this one. All right. Two of Pentacles. What's going on here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Tell me about it. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Final outcome. What's the final on this universe? It's the world. It's anybody's bet. And I've already told you that. I am not, N-O-capital-T, not, actually they're all capital, fuck it. I am not going to sit here and tell you someone's going to reach out, someone's going to make a decision. I can't, in good faith. There's a chance though. Okay, that's the best I'm going to do. The world is a very auspicious card. It's very powerful. It means something's about to change. Something here is about to change from this round and round. And that could explain the transformation butterfly. What? I don't know. What's on top? Four of Pentacles. Again, this card is Four of Pentacles. On one side, they hold back. Red light. The universe does this all the time. Red light, yellow light, green light. Green light's coming toward you, red light is not. Okay? On top of the red light is 4 pentacles, holding back out of fear. Also the card of the miser. What was I telling you about your connection? They don't want it to go. They need it there. So why risk it, is their logic. Why risk it by saying anything? Well, I'm telling you, that's stupid logic. All right? That's just like that's his logic. Right? Why risk it? I might not be good. Who cares if you're good or not? Go ahead and do it. At least then you can tell your friends, hey, I banged Blondie in the woods. Whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day here, what's stopping somebody is fear. Is everything I've already told you. The miser doesn't spend the money. They're afraid if they spend the money, then it'll be gone. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Right? That's like parking a car and never driving it and saying, well, if I drive it, then it might break down, or something might happen. I might get a flat tire. Well, yeah, that's part of having a car. A car is meant to be driven. It's not meant to be just parked somewhere and not gone anywhere. My grandfather said that to me a while ago. When I was a kid, I had this really cool car, and I didn't drive it much because I didn't want to get it wrecked. He's like, why aren't you driving it more? You did all that work on it. Go drive it. It's meant to be driven. It's that old adage about a ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what a ship is built for. That's this person's logic, unfortunately. It's red with the 5 of Wands. It's what they get in their head about. Okay? It's what they argue with themselves about. It's what causes that anger to come out into the world with them. This person may, every once in a while, look a bit resting bitch face if you catch them at the right moment. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? This is red with the King of Cups. Look at that. Same card that was crossing there is right here. Okay? Why are they holding back? Because you're their everything. I'm going to go Lifetime movie on you again. You're their everything. You're the key to it all. They hold back because they don't want to risk it. The end result here, okay? At the end of the day, the connection is more powerful than the fear. I get that. I've got that throughout this reading, and I think I even mentioned it once around the Lover's card in relation to the Queen of Wands. But this 2 of Cups is red with this King of Cups. Okay? This is very karmic. This is very past life. I see it here with the past lives of these roots showing up in the soul position. This is very past life. This person's done this many times. This is a lesson they have failed to learn in at least 3 lifetimes. I'm not going to go out on a limb any more than that. It's probably more. This is a lesson they have failed to learn. And they might be very successful in this life. There's no doubt about it. But that success they don't appreciate as much. It's kind of ruined by the underlayer of energy. Okay? Either way, the end result is 2 soulmates coming together if somebody can push past this. And it's a big if, because this is red with the King of Cups. It's that fear of vulnerability. All right? But you did learn a little about your person in this reading. I did my job to riff on this energy for you. All right? And it's tough to do with this many people watching, so I had to be very general. Oh, I could pinpoint it more. I could, but not for this many people. But at the end of the day, the general explanations are enough. Absolutely enough. Give me the... what else you want to tell Leos here before we go? Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. What else you want to say, universe? Give me 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. Let's go. What else you want to say? Jesus. We don't have a devil on the table. I haven't looked at these yet. I don't know what they are. We don't have a devil on the table in the main reading. Okay? We don't. The devil lives between the 5 of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. The devil lives in this belief of here. Right? It even looks like hell a little bit on this scene. But there's no reason why this person can't do this, and the universe is saying that too. It's stupid for the miser not to spend the money here. Okay? It's really stupid. And it gets dumber and dumber the older the miser gets. Right? If you only got 10 years left and you're worried about blowing through the money that you didn't spend all that time, it's pretty stupid, isn't it? You could just do the math and say, well, I'll give myself this much a year and I'll spend that, if that's how you wanted to play it. But at the end of the day here, this connection's getting long in the tooth, is my point. It's been around a while. The universe is still trying. It's still bringing it around. But as that beacon in the storm begins to fade, I believe this person gets, this 5 of Wands kicks up on crack. I believe these dragons start spitting blue fire instead of orange fire, which would be hotter, is my point. 3 cups. I hadn't looked at these. Steve's right upright. 3 of wands. Steve's right upright. And the 3 of cups was read with the page of swords. Steve's right upright. 3 of wands is crossed by, it's a whole Steve's right upright. Oh my God. King of wands is crossing the 3 of wands in the base energy. Underneath the King of wands is the moon. Okay? There's a lot of, how do I say this? I'll phrase this in a fun way instead of getting all psychological on you. What you don't know is this person is always on the edge of talking to you. Always on the edge of coming back, returning, or talking to you. They're always there. That's why you get a bunch of Leo readings and Rio readings, both. If they're just surface reads, that someone's turning around and coming back. Always. Okay? Yeah, they're always there. They're always in the shadows. They're always spying. And that spying could be thinking about you or whatever. They want nothing more than to open up. But that third energy gets in the way. That's a third energy. It's in the way. Okay? This is an energy here where anything can happen right now. The month of March could be very, very interesting for this particular connection. I can't say they are going to reach out, and I can't say they're not. For reasons I've gone above and beyond to explain. If you don't understand it, I'm sorry. But there's a lot of psychology here in this particular soulmate cycle. It's tricky, okay? And it's a bit of core programming for all signs, for everybody. Because society has programmed people to be like this. We've distanced ourselves. Technology has gone wrong. The internet was supposed to help us, but what it's done is it's driven us further apart. And as our emotions shut down, as we lose human contact in favor of emojis and stupid shit like that, texting instead of phone calls, for example, is a classic example. Most people just text. Phone. Most people don't even know their phone is a phone, yet they still call it a phone. Okay? As we separate ourselves, anger sets in. Anger. A lot of it. And that 5 of wands comes up. So, again, that's the complex explanation. In a simple explanation, this person just needs to get past this King of Wands, their core programming, their ego, their fears. They're afraid. The King of Wands is always afraid to fail, afraid of rejection, because then they're not cool anymore. So they always go for low-hanging fruit, and you are not. And this person watches you. They're always there in the shadows. And the more they feel 10 swords, I knew that was there. The more they feel 10 swords, that was brilliant. The more they feel that, the more they want to come get it. 9 cups. The more they feel their 9 cups slipping away, I'll keep going, the more toxic it becomes. There's your devil. Before I even knew what cards were here, I made a point to talk about the fact we don't have a devil on the table, because I knew it was here. I felt it in that deck. There he is. The goat with its feet on fire. Right? The more, let them spy. Alright? Let them sit in it. Let them do this. You go about your own business. This person here really screwed up. It's not just about you were a chance for them to be happy in this life. It's way deeper than that, folks. It's about a karmic lesson. Something they keep doing, sticking their hand and heart in the meat grinder, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And that's why I finally figured out, after all this time, why the universe gives a shit about this particular energy so much, why it's trying so hard. It's because they failed so many times, and that energy builds, it carries over. It's like interest on a credit card. Carries over to the next month, all of a sudden the balance is bigger. Their balance is huge. Okay, they were supposed to resolve that karmic debt here, and let them spy. Let them sit in the shadows. Let them feel like it's over. Let them feel like they lost their 9 cups, because then that kicks in. And that creates an obsession, and I think that's the only reason this person might reach out. I think it happens on a whim. I think it happens risky business style. Sometimes you just got to say what the fuck, and I think they just do it. If this person even remotely thinks about it, remotely, they shut down their feelings, right? They shut them down, is what I told you about the Empress energy here. They have a fear. They have an odd relationship with emotion. A very stoic energy comes off this person, right? hard to read on the outside how they're feeling, because on the outside it's all fakey McFakerman. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Pay attention to your March reading, because it's coming up probably Monday, I would say. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.